What up YouTube? It's your boy Stella back again with another video. So today I'll be talking about expectations. That's just the topic I'll be talking about. So don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. So last week I was reading a book, and Fuck Yourself by forget the author's name, but I'm sure if you search on Google and Fuck Yourself book, you'll see it. It's a very popular book. And I was reading that book. On the last chapter, he talked about the reason why you are unhappy in life is because of expectations. And in that moment, I was like, he's right. He's right. It's because of expectation. The unrealistic expectations we set on ourselves. Right now we live in a social media era where everyone shares everything on social media. We get to see the highlights, like the highlights of people's lives, and our brain tends to forget that it's actually in highlights. It's not really how everybody lives their lives. It's like if I take a photo eating a pizza right now and share it, you might in your mind you'll be like, oh, this is what it normally does, but in reality, no. Just I do it on certain occasions, not all the times. So I just don't. I should speak about. It will be a good topic to actually speak about this because I'm a young guy, still in my 20s. I'm 21, young, good looking, tall. I'm just kidding. But I just wanted to talk about this. Just want to talk about the fact that the reason why you might be unhappy is because of the unrealistic expectations you set on yourself. And I did this too. Let me actually tell you a story. I think it was 1 month or 2 months ago. I was like, I should be productive all the time. Every time I should be productive. I should be working like 24/7. No time to sleep. Well, I was that kind of guy. And when I couldn't actually do that, when I couldn't actually stay focused for a long time, do this, do that, I felt bad. Until I started investigating, and I found out that, yeah, it's the expectations I set for myself, you know. And after learning that and seeing that, and I started adjusting, little bit, because one thing we forget as humans is that we are not the same. We don't operate the same way. We have different strengths and weaknesses. Meaning, you might be able to work 5 hours without a break, but I can't. I need breaks, and I take constant breaks, maybe every 1 hour and stuff like that. So I just give myself those breaks. I'm not saying it's an excuse to be lazy, but you should know how you operate. Pay attention on how you move, because because you might be like operating on automatic mode, so you actually don't know where you fall short. But once you start paying attention, you'll see it like, oh, okay, yeah. So I just felt like I should do a video about expectations, because the day I stopped setting unrealistic expectation for myself, everything has been going good. And I didn't stop like setting unrealistic expectation for myself like last week. No, I started like 3 months ago after listening to Bulldog. There's this podcast, Bulldog Mindset. You can also find him on YouTube, just Bulldog Mindset, where he talked about this, like expectations and why they can make you unhappy. That was before I read the book, but after reading the Unfuck Yourself book, it's really cemented this concept of expectations. Like, for example, one of my goals is to be featured on the Forbes under 30. You know, that's I don't have power over that. I don't get to choose whether I get featured on the Forbes under 30 or not. So when I don't get featured, I might be sad. I might feel unworthy or stuff like that. So it's actually I might feel bad and stuff like that. So I am aware of that. But what I can do is put in work right now to make sure to put in work that will get me closer to that goal. But I am aware like that it's not really a good goal. It's not a good goal. An example of a good goal is like posting. I want to post, for example, instead of being like, I want 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2019. You don't have control over how many subscribers you get, So when you actually don't reach that goal, you feel sad. When in reality, you didn't have control over that. You get me? So instead of that, you could be like, you know what? Let me release 2 videos or 4 videos per week for entire year, and see where we go, and see what will happen basically. You see, now that goal is actually practical. If for lack of a better term, it's actually practical, because you do have control over how many videos you get to shoot. You understand? So I know this is a short video, but I had to, but I just had to share this. It's a concept worth sharing. That one of the reasons you might be unhappy is because you set unrealistic expectations for yourself, and when those expectations you don't meet up to them, or you fall short, you actually beat yourself up, end up beating yourself up, when in reality you didn't have control maybe over 60% of that. You only had 40% control. You understand? So I just wanted to share that concept, and also read the Unfuck Yourself book. It's very, very eye opening, and it's fun, and this is the most important. It is short, 109 pages, so you'll be able to finish it in a week if you want to. So that's all for today. That's all I wanted to share. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And last but definitely not least, enjoy the holidays. See you on the other side.
Peace.